Okay, so what I'd just like to do is overview the GDPR capture process and what the main functions are that we need to absolutely ensure that we click when we accept the customer details, and also what narrative we're going to use with the customer to explain that we're capturing their contact preferences. So just to go straight into it, it's all quite straightforward. We would click, if you're going to use the app function on the iPad, the customers, or add a new customer, as you can see just here. As soon as we click that, of course it's going to take us into the contact details. So all you need to do really here is just put in all of their name and address and bits and pieces and click continue. What it will then do is just ask us to sort of pop in the telephone numbers, email addresses, that kind of stuff. Okay, so what we're now going to do is click the continue button. If we click continue, then it's actually going to come up with all of the do you want to be contacted by SMS, post, email, telephone, that kind of stuff. But what it's really important for us to do is just to make sure that we just don't turn the iPad around and say, oh, which one of these do you want to be connected on or to be contacted on? Because a lot of the time the customer will switch many of those off. If they've actually just physically given us their numbers, they obviously know that we want to contact them. We still have to go through the right process and make sure they're okay for marketing. So what we've done is we kind of set out some narrative that you could say, you don't have to say it word for word, but largely, cover off these elements. So once we've taken all of their contact information, just say, well, look, in terms of marketing preferences and data protection, Mr. Customer, Marshall, keep all of the details that you just provided to us private and secure. But shortly you will receive an email from us with full details of the contact preferences that you've just given, together with our privacy policy that just sets out how you can make some changes. And then all you do is you move on to talk about whatever you were going to. So could I just check, is it the hybrid version, or is it the plug-in? Which one was it that you were thinking? Should we go and have a look at your part exchange? Just kind of move on. If they kind of put the brakes on, and they don't want to be contacted, then of course we're going to go through all of the elements. But if they are quite comfortable to be contacted with those methods that they've just given us, we literally just move straight away to the yes to all. So you just click this little tab here in the app or the desktop version. They look identical. Just give it a little click, that goes yes to all. It's now quite important that we fill this section out. So what was the method of consent? Method of consent means you took it over the phone, or were you talking to the customer face to face? Was it an email exchange? That kind of stuff. So we're going to click on that and put face to face. You will also notice, you'll also notice that there's this little sort of tick button that keeps appearing just here. And that's because it's really important that we email a copy directly to the customer. So this will send them the Marshall Group privacy policy, which I have to say is extensive. And what it will also do is it will digitally send them date and timestamp all of these preferences that they've agreed to. As soon as we click save and continue, it will fire that email directly to the customer. So if there's anything they want to change moving forward, happy days, that's what they'll do. Just so you're aware, the letter that goes to the customer will say something along the lines of, well, look, dear Mr. Murray, thank you for contacting Nissan Tunbridge Wells. The Marshall Motor Group take very seriously data protection for all of its customers, and as such have attached our privacy policy. Full details on how you can alter, delete or change any of your contact preferences are explained in the attached document. That will effectively be our privacy policy. And naturally, do not hesitate to contact us if you've got any queries, and obviously it will automatically merge in the salesperson's name. It is as simple as that. So really, really important though, make sure you click that email copy to customer. The only time that will not appear is if you have not taken an email address. And then obviously once we save and continue, we're going to move to this letter. Other than that, thanks for watching.